So this is day 11 of the 20 and 30 challenge. Hopefully you will like my wife's video yesterday. Not more than mine though, I know. No, she's awesome. That toxicity workshop is going to be fantastic. In fact, I can't even wait to see what my wife has to share with everybody, even though we obviously live together. We've been on this journey for over 10 years now together, and we've seen amazing changes, but you can never stop learning. And that's actually my topic today. Success leaves clues. And you know, if you study people that are very successful in different areas of life, all you have to really do is model their life and their habits. And it's interesting that there are universal laws that produce successful people. And I'm talking about success in business. I'm talking about success in relationships, in a marriage, in parenthood, in finances, in athletics and health, obviously. And so I want to share with you something that has drastically impacted my life, and it's the rule of 33%. And to be fair, I stole this from one of my mentors now, Ty Lopez, who is an international motivator, speaker, investor, writer. And this principle is extremely powerful, and it really simply goes like this. 33% of your time should be spent with people on your level. They would be called your peers, you know, people that are in the same socioeconomic bracket as you, people that kind of have the same health status as you, people that are similar in life in terms of age and kids and direction and all that stuff. Another 33% is supposed to be spent with people that are kind of below you. And I don't mean below you in terms of, you know, they're just a below you type of person, or they're not as good as you, but they may be younger. They may not be quite as far along in business. They may be struggling with their health more than you are. They may not have the experience or the knowledge that you have. So you want to spend 33% of your time with those people. Why? It's so you can pour into them, right? And then the other 33% of the time, you want to be spent with who? People that you want to become like. And that's the one that most of us miss out on. You know, it's very easy to get stuck, spending most of your time with people that are your peers because it's comfortable, you know. And even a lot of us feel this, you know, philanthropic need, this humanitarian need inside of us to give back. And so we typically spend the majority of our time with people that are on our level, and then we spend, you know, some of our time with people that maybe aren't, or we spend it in a capacity or a venue in which we're serving, we're giving back. But the part that people mostly miss out on is probably the most important key to your success in life and becoming better than you are right now. And that's the part where you need to spend time and seek out knowledge and information and wisdom from people that are above you. And the easiest way to do this is to just buy it. To be honest with you, I'm currently reading a book and a half a week. My goal is to read over 50 books this year and listen to over 25 books this year. They say if you read 10 books on a topic, you're considered an expert. So my goal is to become an expert at 5 more things this year. And but you know, most of my mentoring, me getting mentored by other people that are above me, you know, comes from books. And that's pretty easy. You just pay $15 or whatever for a book, and you get it, or you buy the audio, or you know, a lot of times I'll listen to sermons on podcasts as I work out, and I get mentored that way. More powerful than that, though, is to actually spend physical time with people. And this is kind of difficult because, people that are above you, we perceive them to be busier, more important, higher status, kind of untouchable in some regard. So we feel nervous or unconfident or, maybe even a little bit scared to or hesitant to approach those people and try to, you know, develop a relationship. But, you know, if you look at anybody who's ever been successful in life, Michael Jordan in basketball, Tiger Woods in golf, Donald Trump in business, anybody. I'm currently watching a documentary series called The Men That Made America. And just as a quick side note, you know, what I do in my leisure time is I fill my brain and I fill my spirit with stuff that edifies me, it encourages me, it builds me up as a person, you know. And nothing against TV, but watching, you know, 2.5 Men or something isn't going to make me a better person. It might help me unwind, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm not saying I never just watch shows for fun, but I'm saying the majority of my leisure time is spent doing things that are entertaining, but also build me up. One of my favorite movies recently is When the Game Stands Tall. And, that's a story about a football team in California. It's a true story, but it's a well-done movie, and it encouraged me. So I encourage you to do the same thing. But, as I'm looking back, and I'm thinking about this documentary series, The Men That Made America, guys like Andrew Carnegie and J.P. Morgan and John D. Rockefeller and Cornelius Vanderbilt, all these guys had several mentors in their life that basically showed them the way. And they were way above where they were, but they were where they wanted to be. And so my challenge to you is today, before you do anything else, after you're done watching this video, is I want you to get out a piece of paper, think back to the last week of your life, and calculate how many hours of your day you're spending with each of those categories. 30 people that are above you. And when I say above, they're, in terms of categories, if you're at a certain level of health, these would be people that are healthier than you are, fitter than you are, they eat better, they have more focus, more experience, more knowledge, more discipline. In terms of finances, they've done a better job saving, or they have more experience, or they've just been more successful in business. With family, they have the type of family that you want to have. And obviously, different people are going to exhibit different levels of success in different areas. Rarely does someone have everything above where you're at right now. And that's the good news, that you have something to offer other people too. So for a lot of people, you may be the top 33%. And that's how life goes. We're supposed to take and absorb and then use and then give back. I mean, that's, like a lake with no outlet, it becomes dead. The Dead Sea is the Dead Sea because there's no outlet. There's a river that runs through it, but then there's nothing that ever comes out. Motion creates life. Receiving and giving creates life. So I want you to take out a piece of paper and just write down, where your hours are going in terms of spending time with people. And this goes for even when you're by yourself. If you're spending 2 hours a night watching TV and it's something that's not going to build you up and edify you, more than likely it's that you would put that in the bottom 33%. You have 24 hours in a day, 7 to 9 of those hours are spent sleeping, so then you've got several hours left that you can kind of divvy up. And that's what I want you to do. And it's extremely eye-opening, even for someone that's as driven as I am, as disciplined as I am, type A, go-getter, just get it done type of person. Even I've found myself to not spend enough time with the top 33%. And so that's one of my goals this year, is to seek out a couple of mentors that are out there just killing it in terms of what I want to see in my life. One is a pastor, so it doesn't always have to be business and money or health. It could be, spiritual success. And that's one of my goals. And I encourage you to take a look at your own life, be honest with yourself, and then begin to apply this rule of 33. Thank you, Ty Lopez. And it'll change your life like it's changing my life. Day 11, you guys are doing great. See you on day 12.